Well, I'm on the phone with Coach Corey Papadopoli from MDI High Schools. We are every Tuesday. I can't remember what day of the week it is right now. Every Tuesday during volleyball season. And Coach, you guys sit at 4-5, about halfway. Well, a little bit more than halfway through the season. A tough loss down in Southern Maine this past Saturday.
Yeah, it was. I mean, nobody likes to lose, certainly, but at the same time, we're sort of looking to see if we're making improvements and that sort of thing at this point in the season, and we definitely are. And the girls played great. They hustled a lot. They got a ton of balls up, gave themselves a lot of opportunities, and from that perspective, actually, it was pretty successful. So those are the teams we'd like to play more.
You've got a game tonight and then another game on Saturday. I'll tell you that it's a compressed season, and the games just come right at you.
It is. And actually, our game is tomorrow night.
Right. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Sorry.
No, that's fine. But yeah, they do. We're sort of winding down, though. We're in the home stretch.
So you play Bucksport. What are going to be the keys to beat Bucksport at home on Wednesday, September 30th?
I think the biggest thing for us is just making sure that we mentally stay in the game and play our game of volleyball.
And then you've got another tough game on Saturday, October 3rd at 2:30. At least this one's at home. Southern Maine comes up. You play Falmouth.
Right, and we're actually looking forward to that game. It's a rematch of our semifinal match from last year. So the girls are excited about that, and I think they're gonna play well in that match. I'm
gonna have you pretend you're a teacher for a second. How would you grade the team so far this season? I guess, and let's look at a couple different areas in terms of serving.
In terms of serving, I guess I would give us a B probably. I think that we at times we have the ability to serve tough and to serve well, but we've not been serving well under pressure at this point. That's a big issue for us and something we're continuing to work on.
How do you work on that? I mean, do you try and stimulate game-type situations in practice, or?
Exactly, yes, we do. We try and set up pressure situations in practice and ask for the girls to perform under those situations.
Up and backs if they don't knock it in, or?
Something like that.
Okay. What about kills?
From that perspective, I'd give us a C+, I would say. I think that we are definitely better now than we were at the beginning of the season. The hitting percentages have been going up, and we're making less errors, but we still have a lot of work to do in transition and waiting in our approach.
All right, Diggs?
Diggs that's I think that I would give us solid B+, B+ at least in that perspective. That's a huge improvement over where we were, and we're getting a lot more balls up without question.
All right, and assists?
Assists. Assists are a little bit harder. It's somewhat also a reflection of the hitting. I think that we're getting good sets for sure. I think definitely B-level sets for sure, and we're just not putting as many of them away as we should.
All right, blocks.
Blocking is the least important skill in my opinion. To be honest, in terms of the numbers, it's low. In terms of where we're setting the block, I would say probably C+, something like that.
All right, and probably in the comments, what about attitude?
I think attitude has improved a lot, especially over the last few matches. Again, strong B+. All
right. Anything I missed?
No, I don't think so. I mean, hustle, I guess.
Okay, hustle.
Is the other thing. And I would say strong B+, A- there as where we are now versus where we were at the beginning of the season.
All right. Well, and it's all a matter of peaking at the right time.
Right. I mean, it doesn't matter doesn't matter so much that we win now as it does at the end of the season. So.
All right. Everything points towards those playoffs, and
right. We need to make the playoffs, which we will, and and then we need to do well at that point.
And as the MDI girls painfully know from basketball last year, you can go perfect in the regular season and then get shocked in the playoffs, and the season comes to a crash. So it's better to peak at the right time and or play it with that intensity and have it going into the playoffs.
I agree. Yeah.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Have a good week. Look forward to talking to you next week and getting your summaries. We really appreciate those summaries so we can get them up on the website.
Sure.
Have a great day.
You too.